Our job in BladeBridge is to really show the value of repurposing. These blades served its time, it produced megawatts of power. It's now going to be thrown into the ground. And we can bring that material and we can bring that structure and we can add value to the townlands and to the greenways along the way, and we can really maximize the value of those blades.
BladeBridge is based on our parent research group, ReWind, which looked just at repurposing of wind turbine blades. So not recycling it, so not grinding the blades up and turning it into something else. Not reuse, which is using them again as wind turbine blades, but repurposing. So using them nearly fully intact, capitalizing on the structural properties of the blades. The CEIGS grant has been hugely beneficial to BladeBridge. It partially funded the construction of a shelter in Rathfarnham that was about twice the size of the earlier shelters that we've built. So it was a huge leap in technology for us. I want people to think of all the things that they can repurpose, designing things to stay in use for as long as possible, but also to be disassembled at end of use so that those components can go on for a second, third, fourth life. Wind turbines are decommissioned after about 25 years. They're generally substituted with higher output models. The rest of the turbine can be recycled, but the wind blades aren't widely commercially recycled yet. So they're a local waste that can be used to substitute materials such as steel that would have to be imported into Ireland.
We have a catalogue of products where we have recurring shapes like picnic benches and small shelters, and we use each against each other. So for the large sculptural pieces, we really learn a lot about what the blade has to offer in terms of structure and aesthetic, but then marrying that with your engineering pieces like your metal supports, your wood, it really teaches us a lot. We really want to modularize all of the components that we use along the way so that it doesn't become a one-off piece every time, so we can drop the price and make it affordable to councils and to purchasers. And we also want everybody who interacts with the blades to see that these once were blades.
You know, the little scuff marks or the legacy behind it, that can be considered beautiful. And we have had customers that said, don't paint it and don't paint over those little marks, that leave them because they show the story behind that material. For a material that has become a waste, in order to be able to use it again, you have to prove that it's not going to hurt anyone or the environment and that there's a commercial demand for it. So part of what the CEIGS grant gave us is to hire a consultant to help us officially write those waste procedures and those quality handling procedures that allows us to show that there's a commercial demand for this material for blade sections and that we're not going to hurt anybody or the environment by using it again as a raw material.
These are everlasting materials, they're not going anywhere. The worst place for them is in the ground.
So really dematerializing, using what you have and being creative about what you have.